Hi Gemini, welcome to your daily love reading. My name is Pretty and I'll be doing your love reading today. So before we begin with your love reading, Gemini, please do remember to take what resonates and to leave behind whatever does not. Okay, so let's begin with your love reading, Gemini. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Pentacles. And this is Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. This is a beautiful energy for a love relationship reading. There is an energy of security, stability, a committed kind of relationship. So someone wants this with you. Someone does see you as like someone they want to build with, someone they can see themselves having that happily ever after with. But they are also, it's not just emotions, it's practical as well. Like they actually are willing and ready to make the efforts to invest, to be a partner to you. They want this with you and they want to build that with you. This is also an energy of growing old together, having a legacy, being a power couple. So someone does feel like you're their equal, you're their partner, you're someone they want that with. They're invested, they see long term. They're not going to give up easily. Their feelings for you are not fleeting. It's grounded, and it's grounded in reality, and it's real, and it's committed. So let's see. We have the Five of Wands, fire energy, the Wheel of Fortune, fixed sign energy, and we have the Seven of Cups, water energy. This could be someone you had conflict with, though. With the Five of Wands, there's a feeling here of there was drama, there was either internal conflict or you had conflict with them. You could also feel conflicted about this person, but it does look like this person really cares about you. They really want this Ten of Pentacles with you. And for a while, you could have been confused. You may have thought maybe there was competition or that they were entertaining other options, or they could think this about you. But it does look like the record will be set straight. With the Wheel of Fortune, it's like something is happening. It's time for something. It's time for union. It's time to put an end to this confusion or this delay. Someone who was emotionally overwhelmed or confused will no longer be confused. They're going to get some sort of divine intervention here. The Wheel of Fortune is actually a very positive kind of intervention, though. It's something that happens unexpectedly, but it's like a stroke of luck, a breakthrough. So this situation, it does look like something very good is going to happen, and it's going to take this connection out of conflict, out of confusion or stagnation. There's also an energy here of there's other people involved here. Like this could be friends, this could be romantic rivals. There's like too many people involved, and that's what's causing the confusion or the drama. So let's clarify these cards. Okay, so we have the Moon, and this is Pisces energy. So again, there's a lot that's not clear. There's a lack of clarity. You could be misunderstanding this person, and they could be misunderstanding you, because the Moon is an energy of being left in the dark. It's also an energy of secrets, deception, or even fears. Okay, so someone could, you may not know the extent of a person's fears, or this could be someone you're not really on speaking terms with right now. And so that's why there's confusion. You're not really sure how they feel, or they're not sure how you feel. And there's a lot of miscommunication or misunderstanding because of that. There is illusions here. Let's see. We have the Nine of Pentacles, earth energy, the Three of Pentacles, earth energy, and the Two of Cups, water energy. So there is, again, with the Nine of Pentacles showing up here, this looks like you're not with this person right now. You're currently separated. You don't know how they're doing, and they don't know how you're doing. And with the Nine of Pentacles, it looks like you're both doing really well, though. because the Nine of Pentacles is self-sufficient, independence. It's like you guys are good as individuals, and even better when you come together, because you know from the 9 we get the 10. So it does look like it's two people who both bring a lot to the table, and when they come together they create something really beautiful. But that requires cooperation, you know, because the Five of Wands and the Seven of Cups, it shows that in the past there was no cooperation, and that could have led to some sort of chaos or even separation. But with the Three of Pentacles, whoever you're dealing with wants to reunite with you. They see your worth. They see you as a valuable partner. They see you as someone who is their equal. And with the Two of Cups, the feelings are mutual. That's reciprocated feelings. So it's like on a practical level, they feel like you guys make a good team. And on an emotional level, they feel like you're their person. They could feel like you're their soulmate. And they don't want to lose you. This is someone who is grounded, practical, and mature with that kind of energy. Like they understand the reality of the situation. And they are also emotionally invested. So there's that balance between the practical and the emotional. They really feel like you're their person. They feel like no one can take your place. They don't want anyone else but you. There's a feeling of this love is once in a lifetime. It's one of a kind. And they want to build that 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles with you. They feel like you guys go well together. And this looks like this is someone who you may feel the same way about, because the Two of Cups is reciprocated feelings. So yeah, there's no competition. If you think there's competition, there's no competition. This person only wants you. Even if you may think there's other people around, this person, just know they don't want those people. They only want you. You're special. You're their person. You know, with the Two of Cups, it's like they feel like their heart is kind of closed off to anyone that's not you. It's not a common kind of connection, but they really do feel strongly for you, and they do still see a future with you. They can see themselves growing old with you, and there is a desire, especially if you are in separation with this person. They're not happy without you. This person, they feel like you guys have a special bond. It's possible you guys have something like your friends and your lovers. Like there's something special, like extra about the connection. You guys are like it's a bond that can't be replaced. It can't be replicated. There's that kind of energy. And this person is not happy without you. It looks like someone who's actually very emotional when they're not with you, especially if you're in separation. They may appear to be successful and happy on the surface, but emotionally, internally, without you, they do feel miserable. They do want to fix things. They want to reconcile. They want to save this connection. They are invested, and they are wanting to build here with you. They want to build something with you, something solid. This is someone who's very committed to you. Whether you know it or not, there's a reunion here. So it does look like an opportunity to repair. And this connection has the potential to be that happily ever after. In fact, with the 10 of Pentacles, you guys have the potential to be a power couple. There's something quite special about the connection with the Wheel of Fortune. That's lucky, Jupiter energy. It's divine. This connection is a divine connection. It's possible that separation had to occur for individual healing, but if there's a reunion here. So I'm going to pull out an oracle card for you, Gemini. Okay, we have surrender to the divine, full moon. Yeah, it does look like this is a divine connection. This person believes that you are their soulmate. And if in the past they were confused, they actually do regret that, because it looks like their hesitation or there's some sort of conflict that they may have started. They regret that because it may have led to a separation, and they wish that they didn't do that, because this is someone who really wants to be with you. They see the divinity in this connection. They see the value. They see your worth. And they also see this connection as sacred. We have nothing is yet set in stone. So again, the separation is not permanent. There is something here about change is coming. Okay, so let's see. Okay, we have flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. So yes, there is a feeling of this connection starting back up. It really looks like this is someone you're in separation from. But with this card, there could be a reunion happening, and it's going to happen kind of gradually. There is a feeling with this card that, you know, there may not be like the initial stages of the reunion won't be overly like focused on emotions. It could be light-hearted, but it builds up because we also have give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. They want to work it out. This person doesn't want to let this go. They don't want to move on from this connection. They feel like you're their person, and they want forever with you. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like this person, they were careless with this connection in the past. They may have said things like, they may have, you know, just been blasé with how they treated the connection, and they regret that. It's like the second time around, they won't be careless. They see the value of this connection. We have Lily, majesty and virtue. The lily is the emblem rare of many virtues, good and rare. So they see the value, they see the worth now. Yeah, this is someone who regrets being careless. With the Five of Wands, that looks like it's possible this person had a conflict with you. They said something, they were rude, or that can be volatile energy. You know, they were reactive, they were explosive, and they were careless. You know, they could have hurt your feelings. They could have done something, or they could have just even, you know, been indecisive or hesitated, and it may have resulted in a bit of a rupture or a separation. And they do regret doing that because it's like they took this connection for granted, and now they see that this was a divine connection. This was the love of their life. This is something that they can't live without. You know, they want this connection. We have strength of character and moral integrity. This is someone who has learned a big lesson here. Okay, so we have character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experiences of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened, vision cleared, ambition inspired, and success achieved. So yeah, this is someone who had to learn the hard way. It's almost like they had to lose you, or to lose this connection, because their character wasn't all the way developed. But it looks like someone who has done a lot of changing during time apart. So it's hidden from you. You may not even realize how much this person has changed or grown because of this connection, but they have. This person, you know, when you reconcile, you'll get a new version of them, a better version of them. It does look like it's possible that it could go both ways. You may also have needed that time, that separation, to develop your character, but this person is definitely someone who had a work done in them by this connection. Okay, so I'm going to pull out a card for your advice. It's like they've been humbled. You know, this person, they took this connection for granted. They thought they could, you know, act anyhow. Let's see. Okay, we have surrender to passion. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. So you're being advised to come from your heart, your genuine heart. There is something here about following your heart. Okay, allowing love to lead. Because we also have surrender resentment. So you could actually have resentment towards this person, especially if things did get heated in the past, or there was some sort of confusion, deception, or drama that occurred. There's something here about needing to let go of resentments in order to reconcile. This person could really want your forgiveness. They could want to work things out, and they want you to give them another chance. So we have holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward toward positive situations in your life. Okay, so this connection still has a chance, you know, but there is that need to kind of let go of resentments and to come from the heart space. Okay, so I'm going to pull out a message from the person on your mind. How do they feel about you? What do they want you to know, and what do they want to say to you? So let's start with Aries. If you're dealing with an Aries, how do they feel? Okay, so the Aries is not available. They are reflecting. They are in a period of solitude. They may have just not been emotionally available when they dealt with you, but they are realizing things. Like there's an energy of whoever you're dealing with, they are seeing where they went wrong. They have been in a period of introspection, and they do see where their fault lied. And they may have blamed a lot on you, but they are seeing that, okay, it was actually their fault. There's that kind of energy of being ready and willing to take ownership for their part, you know. So let's see if you're dealing with a Taurus. Okay, so the Taurus is still very connected to you. The Taurus feels like they did a lot of damage. They feel like they don't even deserve you anymore. They really do feel a lot of remorse. They could be beating themselves up about this, taking a lot of blame. But they do feel a connection to you in fantasy. Like they could listen to music and think about you. They could daydream and idealize you. If you're dealing with Gemini, how do they feel? You were the best thing in my life, and I replay our conversations over and over. So the Gemini cares. The Gemini is thinking a lot. They're reflecting a lot. They think about what was said, what wasn't said. And they are, again, they're seeing your value. They're seeing the worth, what you brought to their life. And they do feel like you were the best thing in their life. If you're dealing with Cancer, how do they feel? It was my fault, but I blamed you. It's time for me to heal now. So yeah, they are ready to work on themselves. They are working on themselves and healing. And they are, you know, as they do this work, they are seeing where they went wrong. So if you're dealing with a Leo, how do they feel? I'm starting to understand our connection. So yeah, they're waking up to the reality. Like they are seeing like things from the bigger picture, and they are seeing the divinity of this connection. They're wondering though if you're still available. They're wondering if you're happy without them and if you've moved on. They're very curious about you. If you're dealing with Virgo, how do they feel? Yeah, they're waiting for a sign from you. The Virgo is holding back because there's a fear of rejection. The Virgo also feels like you don't want to hear from them, so they want you to show interest. They look for signs when it comes to you. They may just feel like you're kind of hard to read and they don't know what's going to happen, but they actually do want to impress you and win you over. If you're dealing with a Libra, how do they feel? Just being near you is intoxicating. So the Libra is very attracted to you. They have a lot of desire towards you, very passionate about you. They really want you. And they do feel like you came really close to them. Like they may have sabotaged because of this. Like they really wanted this, but then once they got it, they got scared and they sabotaged. But they do still miss you. Like they want you back in their life. If you're dealing with Scorpio, how do they feel? I'm afraid to contact you, and I feel you leaving me behind. They feel like you still hold a grudge towards them. They feel like you have hard feelings, and they feel like you wouldn't welcome their communication. So they're afraid to reach out, but they want to. but they feel like it's possible you've moved on with your life, and that them coming towards you could disrupt that, or you just wouldn't welcome them, so they're holding back. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, how do they feel? We have, I'm so attracted to you. Okay, so the Sagittarius still has feelings for you. The Sagittarius misses you. They think about you a lot. And they see, again, they see you as someone, like an attractive partner, like you and them would make a good team. And they do feel like you're their person. Like they really want to be with you. They are, again, embodying this Nine of Pentacles energy. They're building themselves up. Like they're constantly improving. They're hoping for reunion with you. If you're dealing with Capricorn, okay, so the Capricorn, there is a feeling of they sabotaged this connection, but it was very conscious. Like they knew what they were doing. We have, they really feel like you guys may not be right for each other, unfortunately. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, they feel like they've lost you. Yeah, they feel like it's their loss. They see your value, but they do feel like it's over, and they don't have much to offer you. They even feel like they don't deserve you. If you're dealing with a Pisces, they regret how they treated you. They wish they had treated you better. They want another chance to treat you better. They want to show you that they do care, and they want to do better by you the second time around. They want to reunite. They want to be with you again. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Gemini. I hope you have a really, really good day, Gemini. Bye, Gemini.